Why she's not here is because she had a session in the UN representing women in tech, speaking in the UN, going to Cambridge to take sessions and whatnot. That entire journey I was lucky enough to actually witness. So warriors, again with a standing ovation, please welcome virtually the message from Dr. Asma Shora. Round of applause to
Your number one DJ now.
Hi warriors. I hope you're having a fun time out there, and I'm sorry that I couldn't physically be a part of this retreat, but believe me, uh, mentally I'm just there, and I am thinking about all of you and how the energy of this venue would be at this point. And if I was there, I would want to share a few things with you, and things that don't have anything to do with Gen AI this time. I think we have talked enough and we've exchanged a lot of knowledge about Gen AI. I wanted to share something very personal with you all, looking at your journeys, where your ambitions, how determined you are. I think I relate a lot with that, and I believe that, if you look at my I thought I'll just share my journey with you, something personal that would maybe resonate with some of you or maybe all of you. um, Here goes. I think where I am right now, because before I was supposed to record this speech, I did think about it a lot. I thought, let me tell you how I am where I am right now. Then I also started questioning, where am I right now? Am I is this the final destination where I want to be, or is there more? And I realized that it's a continuous journey, right? It's not about the final place where I want to be or where I am or where I have reached, and now I tell you that, hey, if you want to reach here, you should do this or that, because there's no straight line to that. So I thought I'll just tell you how I handle these ups and downs, and how I, at times also feel like a human like anybody else, right? I mean, if you look at my life from the outside, if I told you where I started in detail someday, maybe, there was no obvious reason for me to be standing here talking to you, giving this speech, because everything was there to cancel out. I didn't check so many of the boxes, that people do, where, like, if they, had to be where I am right now. So for me, it was not a straight line. There was no path, no conditions or rules that I followed. So what do I think when I look back? I think the only thing that kept me going, among all these ups and downs, and ups and downs could be, I'm talking about both external and internal, because I think we all carry complexes, we all carry some kind of disbelief at times. And I think we all can relate with that. If you find someone who will tell you that, no, I've never felt a bit of disbelief, or maybe any complex or any restriction, or constraint in myself, I think they're lying, or maybe they are very good at hiding that. um, but I think, what pulled me out of such situations was to remember, like, take a break, and not force myself into situations where my energy was not feeling right. So every time this happens, every time I feel a dip in my energy, what I have done, and when I look back, I have had this pattern. I have taken a break. I've stepped out of the situation, and I have reminded myself that, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I was at some point where I proved to be so strong. I made myself so proud. I, did something. Maybe now when I look back, those were small things. But when I remember who I was at that point, what resources did I have? How old was I? How confident was I? Those achievements seem very, very big at that point. So I think whenever you face a challenge like this, or whenever you doubt yourself, think of yourself in school, in college, in one phase where you actually surprised yourself. You learned something very difficult, or you crossed a barrier. You did something with limited support and limited confidence, and at that point, it felt really, really huge. It mattered. I think that is real. That is something that pulls me every time out of any situation where I think that, okay, what am I doing? I feel lost. Am I at the right place? Will I be able to take up this new challenge or not? Am I dreaming too big or not? So I think these things should be with you. This one exercise that I think I did not know that I was doing this. When I thought about it, when I had to write this speech, it took me a lot of time to think what I should tell you, something that is real, something that is not just a formality because I have to say something to you. I think I have been having this, I have been accustomed to doing this for a while now, and without realizing, it has been helping me so much. Even if it is a simple instance where I think of, some examination or something that was where everything was, against all odds, I proved something. I was proud of myself at some point. I think that really, really helps because as we move on, for example, 10 years from here, you'll think of the challenges that you're thinking of right now will be very small because you would have achieved something. But now when you look back, you will feel proud again. You'll see that, okay, in 2026 I was here, and this task seemed so big, this challenge seemed so big. I made myself proud, and I think it's all about that. It's all about building this, these little moments which make up for the forever, right? And I think you will be proud of yourself that you kept going. There were so many odds, and you still kept going, that you had that resilience. I think that is the ultimate crux of it, and I think there is no final destination here. I think it's just about making your journey kinder, real, and very resilient and very honest for yourselves. So be grateful to your previous versions. They carried you here, and I think you have this amazing community around you, which again helps you build that positive life force and this energy, and where you are happy for each other, you're celebrating each other. I think you are on the right track. Just include yourself and your previous versions, and where you celebrate your old self, and congratulate yourself that you are here, you're able to dream big, you're able to look forward and have this life forward energy in you. And yeah, and ups and downs will come, and I with this will surprise you, but I still feel foremost, I still feel ups and downs, or at times think that, okay, people are way ahead of me, what should I do? But then I take a step back. I see that, okay, I made these decisions because I wanted freedom, because I wanted to be wherever I wanted to travel. I wanted to, prioritize other parts of my life. So I think that is something that helps me in these situations, and keeps me going. Um, yeah, I really wanted to share this part of my personal journey, and I hope this resonates with some of you or all of you. But you are there, and you are showing up every day. You're showing up for yourself. You are asking questions. You just need to now be kind to yourselves, and you just need to take breaks whenever you need them, and keep going. Right? There's nothing like perfect readiness. With whatever you have right now, keep going, keep challenging yourself, keep putting yourselves to test at times, and understand what next, what this journey means to you, and what is the next step to this journey. And don't think about not being able to reach some final destination. Like I said, it is about your journey, and I wish you all the best, and lots of love for you all. Take care. Bye bye.